Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UCF's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
The Knights want to crank the tempo. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilliam. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Up-tempo for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Going for the big play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. On third down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Richardson. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sun Devils offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. So they're facing third and short from the 25. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Sun Devils are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now on first down from the 28. Leaves it with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. After run, now throw. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. He wants to throw. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Got it set up on the outside. Gives it the big stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down for the offense.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it second and 10. The aerial assault continues. Right on target this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Got him downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. At the 20, he's got space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Knights are in the hurry-up. With the run on first and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Tripped up for the tackle. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Oklahoma State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Stillwater. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly complete. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. With the catch, it's Luck. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires it down the seam. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Running back searching for a hole.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Makes the catch. It's Luck. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The running back has it. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the run, it's Gage. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Calls and fired complete. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Bulldozes his way through. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He's going to let it go. Got his man downfield. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 14-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw on second down. Pumps it downfield. Fires into traffic. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Sun Devils will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The Knights in the hurry-up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Line gets set, first down. He leaves it with his back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He turns that loose down the right side. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Grab behind the line. It's Stokes. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Hold and fired complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Knights will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A full dive to haul that one in.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Going to the running game. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. And the Sun Devils have moved it inside the 20. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Number 11 with the catch.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 35-6. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arizona State, 35. UCF, 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Using the quick game. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for room. It's Gage. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They've been outstanding here in this 1st half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great 1st half. I'm going to get more. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the 1st half. This is a good start.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And with time running out here in the 1st half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll open the second half with a run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big way to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking to buy time. At midfield, he's got room. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
First down.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down.
He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Feeling some heat. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the pummeling has started. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by a field goal over USC. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Going up top on first down. He makes the connection.
Hey, quarterback, dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Knights will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and made. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Sun Devils are on the move. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Sun Devils look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the tackler. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
They'll give it to the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the catch. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the beatdown has ensued.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
49, UCF 6.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Running back goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The give out of the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now on the counter. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's going to throw deep right side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Give to the running back. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes his connection. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Rodgers. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. He'll come out throwing on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. Takes it the other way. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football.